looks like a teenage bride. Joe's as old as dirt, but don't you fear. He's the credit card connection of the year. Points and miles, the world's his stage. He's got wisdom that don't show his age. Hola mi gente, ven a bailar. Joe Barreto's got rewards to spare. Vuela con milas, toca el cielo también. From Hackensack straight to the Bronx again. He's got the Plymouth, the governor's head.
Hola, mi gente. Joe Barreto live from the Credit Card Connection Studios in Brick Cold. Once again, Hackensack, New Jersey. How you doing, mi gente? If it's Tuesday, you already know it's Hola, mi gente Tuesday. It's Huepa Tuesday. It's also St. Patrick's Day, everybody. So happy St. Patrick's to all of you out there, all right? Dennis Dunn in particular has been all over the news here in New York. He is the button man. He is the man with the plan for St. Patrick's Day. Dennis, I hope you're having a blast. Mi gente, what can I tell you? It is literally just brick cold out there. I was in Florida with my man, Anthony Fears. Anthony was a movie. We hung out with the Papi Chulo of Palm Coast out there. Miguel, we had a blast with him and Tammy. All I can tell you guys is that it was great. I loved hanging out with Anthony. He stuck with me forever because we're boys. We snuggled in that not so Delta comfort flight where we were like this. I'm not kidding, guys. That was tight. But we had a blast. And I want to thank all of you guys for being out here as always tonight. Tonight we got a special show. I don't know if I'm the first, but I'm going to take ownership of that right now. But I'm going to have the co-founder and CEO of the KUDOS finance app, Tikue Anazodo, here with me at 7:30. All right. And he's going to bring to you what makes Kudo in his eyes and my eyes right now as well, and a lot of other people who've been using it, the best app out there to use, especially with your credit cards and to keep your finances in check and to lower your bills. So he'll be coming on, talking to you, answering your questions live, okay? So first, as always, we're going to hit the chat and say what's up to mi gente out there. Yeah, my guys from Puerto Rico bit the dust in that World Baseball Classic. That was a tough one, but let's go USA today, right? So as my boy, DJ Bruce Wayne, we ready. How you doing, Papi? Thank you for being here. Anthony Venture, let's go. TQ is a beast. He really is. I appreciate you being here, Anthony. Anthony's also now, you know, we had a lot of nicknames for Anthony. The Staten Island Oprah, you know, the Ink Train Venture, Cowboy Venture. Now he's also Anthony Rove Venture because, and Bilt. I forgot Bilt. I'm sorry. I forgot Bilt, but Anthony, thank you for being here. Wepa to you, Papi Chulo, Palm Coast, and to Princess Tammy out there in Palm Coast as well. Wepa to you guys. Again, Anthony Fears, Papi, I love you. My love to Heidi. It was great hanging with you. We got to do it again, Papi. Thank you for a wonderful weekend. M Forte, how you doing? Thank you for being here tonight. I appreciate you. Hello to you and your family. Mr. MIA, Juan Garcia, how you doing, Papi? What's going on? Hope Maria and Ava are doing well. God bless you. Nemo, what's going on, Papa? Thank you also, guys, for being channel members. Thank you, Nemo, for being a channel member as well. What's up with you? Hope all is well. Yep, Anthony is going to be fuego, Papi. You already know. Meowdy, Juan Meow Mix, how you doing? Thank you for being here, Juan. I'm all tongue-tied. Juan, thank you for being here, Papi. I appreciate you. Carlos Rush, thank you for being here as well, Papa. Hello to you and your family. James Ragland, how you doing, Papa? I hope work went well. Did you start already? Just remind me. I know it was coming up, but if you did, I hope it went well. Thanks for being here, James, as always. The Princess, Princetta, how you doing, Princetta? I hope all is well, my love. Thank you for being here, sweetheart. Hello to you and your family. Dem, how's it going? Dem, good evening, Papi. What's going on? Hope all is well. Texas Dog, happy St. Patty's Day, Papi. Cheers to you and your family. Enjoy. Hope all is going well down there in Texas. Jesse, what's going on? Hola, mi gente. Not Taco Tuesday, but Huepa Tuesday. Absolutely. Is Dennis Dunn out parading? Yo, he's been out there. Dennis Dunn was out. I saw him post It was like 5 in the morning. He was getting ready to go out already. Homie was already to go. So you already know how that's going to be. All right. Um, Wepa Chris V, how's it going? Por la mañana café, por la tarde ron. That means in the morning coffee and at night there's rum. Absolutely. Thank you for being here, Papi. I appreciate you. Joe D, how you doing, Papi? Happy Tuesday, Joe. Cashback is in play for 2026. I literally just finished before I came on recording a video that will drop tomorrow on changes in cards if you got to do them. And I do mention how cashback is good, can be in play for people. So, Joe, thank you for being here. Thank you for being a channel member. Happy St. Patty's Day. Thank you so much for the 317. Absolutely. Thank you for the super chat, Juan. As always, thank you for your support, Papa. My man, Anthony Fears in the house. Fly GT 412. Wepa Joe back at it. Nothing more to say after our long Florida long weekend. Can't thank you enough, my friend, for a fantastic time. Yo, not only did Anthony used Sixth car rental down there in Jacksonville. And I have to tell you, that BMW X5 was fire. We were out there just styling. All right. I'm gonna show you. Damn it, I wish I would have had it better suited here for us to see. But the car was fire. All right. Anthony, you did a stand-up job, Anthony, as always. And I might as well see, there's my boy. There's my boy, Anthony. Look at that face. Look at that face. All right. So, Anthony, thank you as well. The interior of the cockpit was just next level bananas. So, giant screen, beautiful lights. Anthony, thank you once again. My love to Heidi, Papi. Thank you, Anthony. Vegas Hawk in the house. 85 in Vegas. Oh, I'm so jealous, Vegas. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a channel member. Nurican, I guess you're back from Iceland, Nurican. Hope you had a great time. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Charles B., how you doing? Drop max rewards for KUDOS. Appreciate the new features being added. Helpful employee as well. I also found out that I used to work with one of the team. See, Charles, wepa to you, papi. You're going to have, in another 20 minutes or so, he'll be here. I'm glad you did it because people, I only bring you the stuff that works, guys. If it doesn't work, you're not going to see it here. Thank you for sharing that with me, Charles. I appreciate that. I will be doing the same. I had so many free max rewards things that it runs out by December of this year, and then I'm done with them. Family travel. John, what's going on? Wepa to you, Papi. Thank you for being here. Thank you so much for being a channel member as well. The Rewards Master, what's going on? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for being here, man. Thank you. Nicholas, how you doing? 85. Again, you in Vegas. You hanging out with Vegas Hawk over there? What's going on, Nicholas? Thank you for being here tonight, Papa. I appreciate you. 99 degrees. Wait a minute. I got 99. Nemo's telling me in LA. Wepa, that's that hot. Yep. It's hot here in Vegas. Probably reach 100 later this week. First time ever for March. Woofa. LA is warmer than Las Vegas. My girl, Bertina, did you get your phone back, Bertina? Thank you for being here, my love. I appreciate you, sweetheart. Hola to you and the family, sweetheart. Thank you so much. Tell Charlotte I said what's up, and to mommy as well. Tim, what's going on? Thank you for being here. Good evening to you. 64 degrees in Miami. Bro, I'll take that in a minute. I'm telling you. Yo, it is your day. It is St. Patrick's Day. St. Patrick, happy St. Patrick's Day to you, my brother. God bless you. Thank you for being here, Papi. I hope all is well with you and your family. Thank you also for being a channel member. Yes, you are Roll Venture. Yes, you are. You are, Anthony. Own it. LG Lee, how you doing, Papi? How you doing? How's the family? Thank you for being here. What's going on? Joe, what's up, man? Boxer, what's going on? Finally, I'm from my couch, not at home. Oh, man, yes. Long Island, Strong Island. Thank you for being here, Boxer. I appreciate you. Luke's Points and Miles, 25 degrees. Uncle Luke. Damn, it's cold in Chi-Town. Happy St. Patrick's Day, Luke. God bless you and the family, Luke. Thank you for being here, Papi. I appreciate you. That is insane. 25 degrees. It was like 70 here last weekend. It's incredible. No criminal cases. No, Bertina. No. Polygraph Marcus, how you doing? What's going on, Polygraph? Thank you for being here, my friend. I appreciate you. Yeah, out talking crazy from South Carolina. Absolutely. Hybrid Vortex, what's going on? Thank you for being here, Hybrid. Wepa to you and the family. I appreciate you. Uh-oh. Another new Swap My Capital One setup back to Amex. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Stephen Burke, how you doing? Oh, I love you. Thank you so much. I love it. I love it. Live on air, 100%. Stephen, God bless you. Thank you for being here, Stephen. I appreciate you, puppy. Vincent Pasquale, my man, how you doing? Channel member for 20 months. Wepa to you, puppy, and your family. I'm going to stop right here for a second. Citi news. Yeah. So the Citi news that I had, and I don't know how to feel about it because other card companies have done the same. But Citibank, beginning in May, is nerfing the opportunity for you to transfer your thank you points to anybody else with the Citibank account, with the Citi Thank You account, that you can gift them up to 100,000 thank you points a year. Starting in May, that's going to end. Chase still has it that you could transfer your Chase points to other people that share the same address for their credit card accounts, where you could, transfer Ultimate Rewards points back and forth. But Citi is ending their policy in where you're able to transfer. So you've got a couple of months left. So if you have a child that you have on your credit card that's an authorized user, or somebody else that you have, one of your children account that you want to give points to, a spouse, a friend, anybody else that you want to gift them to, you got to do it before, I believe it's May 26th. So you got about 2 months or so left to do that. So just wanted to give you the heads up on that. I also want to give you a heads up. I have it right here. Hold on one second. So I just tried this, and we hit 100 already. 106, 107 people, mi gente. Thank you so much. As always, it is 7:13. So the Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant has a high of 200,000 points for $6,000 spent. Now, I applied for the card. It said I wasn't eligible for the card right now. Not sure if it's because I'm still working on a sub for Amex with their Morgan Stanley Platinum, or because I've opened up a few cards with them in the past couple of months, or because I have 10 cards right now. So I have to give them a call. I did the pre-screening deal. I'm not going to stay at a Marriott right now, but the 200,000 points was sweet for the $6,000 spend. So I want you guys to be aware of that. That is literally coming down the pipe. Okay. The other thing is Hyatt business card. And I know the Hyatt cards aren't the greatest. Trust me, I know it. But 80,000 Hyatt points for their business card isn't terrible. Yeah, you can now earn a lot more Hyatt points just by using the Bilt card. So there's that. But if you wanted to get a Hyatt business card, now I think is the time to get it, because for 80,000 points, you can't beat it. All right. So you got about a month and a half or so for that to run out. The Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant is good through May. Don't know if I'm going to try it again later, but I will see how that works out. And again, the Citi Thank You points is the other one that you can't transfer. I have something that I'm going to mention to you about Bilt in a second. So what's going on, Sledge Inc. team? My boy Sledge, salute, papa. How you doing? Hope Wendy and you guys are doing well. Did you see the new? So I haven't seen it, Nicholas, because I don't use Capital One. I don't have any of their cards, and I don't use their travel portal. But I did get, I believe it was through Doctor of Credit or Sean Miles to Memories, or one of them, saying that it really does one up everybody else's travel portal. So that's really cool. Matt, how you doing? Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Thank you. As he says, hey, gorgeous community, thank you for being a channel member, and thank you for always being so involved in the chat, in the Discord. Kevin, 92 degrees. Kevin, hope all is well with you and the family. 6 was wonderful. I got to tell you, the car was beautiful. A lot of people don't have air conditioning. That blows. That is crazy. Mature Chick is back in La Casa. Mature. Hey, we're going to be in Sacramento in 2 weeks. We're going to be staying at that Hilton. I believe it's that Friday, the 26th or the 27th. But if you want to come by, we will be there, a group of us, all right? Would love to see you. You're in Sacramento. Please try to come by and see us, my love, okay? I appreciate it. Sticky Monkey Baby, how you doing? Wepa to you. I appreciate you. Anything better than Hertz? 6 is definitely over Hertz. 100 degrees. 93 in Arizona. We're supposed to hit 105. Lord God. I mean, I don't know. Let me know when KUDOS can cancel gym memberships. Yo, we're going to ask them tonight. Can they do it? They did it with me, and you guys heard my call with ADT. It worked. Let's see how it works with gym memberships. That would be hilarious. I would love to see how that is. 57 in Florida. I will still take that every day of the week. Yo, Johnny, how you doing? 2Layer73. Hello, join everyone here. 94 in Phoenix. Yo, I feel like I'm the weather center here. Mike Newland, Mighty Mike, Mr. Mighty Mike memberships, Newland. Hope you're having a great time on your trip. Good evening, Poppy. You're on vacation, kid, but thank you for being here. I appreciate you, Mike. Thank you as always. My man, Lloyd, thank you for being here. Lloyd Toussaint, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Matt is getting a whiskey. You're going to be joining Sledge in a minute, huh? Absolutely. a big F for City. Well, let's see what they do with it. So, Joe, transfer me 100,000 thank you points before it's too late. They're on their way, puppy. You know me, Sledge. I got you. I got those points. I got them already from my I got them from my elite card. So we're good. I got 100,000 there. Yo, how you doing, Peter? Aspiring to finance. How you doing? Good evening, Joe. Welcome. Thank you for being here, Papi. I appreciate you. We here, CJ Bautista. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you, my love. Stacy, do not encourage him, my love. Please do not encourage that. He doesn't need encouragement. All right. Thank you. Guys, hit that like, as my girl Bettina says, hit that thumbs up. Let's do this, mi gente. There's a lot of you're not eligible going around. Don't get me started. I am simply never going to get that Delta Reserve. I'm stuck flying Southwest. Yo, Anthony's Delta Reserve card came in clutch. I'll tell you, coming back, the lounge in Jacksonville was packed because there was a Sawgrass or some, players golf tournament going on right in the area. And the guys told us that people weren't leaving the lounge because they were watching the game. Anthony was able to get ahead of the line because he had the reserve, and that kind of gave him priority. But that line we waited outside like a good almost 50 minutes or so to get in. But his card came in clutch. So thank you, Anthony, for that. Thank you, Stacy, for being here. Tikue will be on in 12 minutes. Just check, put a cruise on my autograph card. Royal Caribbean did, in fact. You got it. Wepa. That's how you do it. 3 times back. I freaking love it. That's how you do it. Right now, Chase Freedom Unlimited. Yeah, they're giving you $250. It's not bad. Thank you, Kevin, for that. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up. Thank you. Absolutely. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Do not say gross to Matt. Do not do that, all right? Real Rewards Guru, how you doing? Wepa Bodega Nights is on. Cheers. Wepa to Bodega. They will always be Bodega Nights. Absolutely. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate you. My son, John, how you doing? Wepa, us Puerto Ricans are Irish for one day. Bro, Irish in the blood always. Went to an all-Irish and Italian school growing up back in the day in the Bronx, Cardinal Spellman High School. Irish people, mi gente. I can't tell you how many pieces of Irish soda bread I've had in the last couple of days. My beautiful neighbor next door, Cheryl, just did one for me fresh out of the oven when I got back here, done, nice and warm. That was great. And my sister's friend made one for her. So my sister Rachel got one from work. And I love Irish soda bread. Little toasted with some good, that I was a Kerry Irish butter. It is Kerrygold. Fantastic. So thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Thank you, John. Mature Chick, you got to come through, my love. I would love to meet you, sweetheart. We could celebrate your birthday, all right? I tried a Capital One if they would let you get a Capital One car with a sub. I hear you. Oh, my goodness. Rewards Master, absolutely. See us in the sack, Papa. That's how it's going to go down. Absolutely. Thank you for that. Big Kurt, 1964, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you, Big Kurt. Really do appreciate you. 6th over any other car company. Best customer service, amazing cars, and great prices. Absolutely. Joe, Amex declined my transactions at Cartier and at the Waldorf Astoria here in Chicago. They made me. Are you freaking kidding me? Luke, which Amex were you using, puppy? Don't tell me the platinum. That's like a punch in the gut. What the hell? That sucks. Let me know which card it was, Luke. Damn, that sucks. Ola from Angeles, Philippines. Wow, Big Kurt's in the Philippines. God bless you, Big Kurt. Thank you for checking in on us from, oh my God. It has to be beautiful. Luke, I can't even imagine, Papi. I'm sorry about that, Papa. Damn, that just blows. I have to say the bill card has been amazing. Just got my points for mortgage and association. Yo, we got to talk one day, Nicholas, offline because you gotta let me know how that went down. I like that. Thank you for sharing that with me. So talking about Bilt, if you guys noticed, any of you that have tried to use it abroad, Bilt technically does not have foreign transaction fees, right? But a lot of people were saying online and in different spaces that they were getting charged 0.2% of a foreign transaction fee. Now, of course, Bilt is saying that it wasn't them, that it was the, MasterCard side that I guess the way that they read that card, they were charging what they charge as a fee, but they're going to refund everybody back that 0.2% on whatever foreign transaction fees if you use the cards overseas in the past month. Cards only been open, what, 5 weeks or so, 5 or 6 weeks. So if you used it abroad and you saw that you were getting charged a foreign transaction fee, they are refunding that back to you. I did reach out to Bilt again today to speak with Jesse. I'm waiting for a response back, but my understanding is they are getting people back their refunds. Talk about right when they take one step forward, they get 2 steps back. But guys, we have 133 people in here. Hit that like button, mi gente. Check out the referral links below. In 5 minutes or so, Tikue will be here, which is going to lead me to this before he comes on. Check out the Ekster link below, 20% off the wallet. Use my code. Don't forget it. Check out also, some people have been using those links for the car insurance and the homeowner's insurance as well. Check the links out before it does help the channel. I appreciate that, mi gente. SJ, how you doing? Sorry for everyone suffering through sewer weather. Palm trees are the only trees from, I saw the palm trees in Florida. I wanted to cry. I did not want to come back. I'm not even kidding. Thank you, SJ. I appreciate you, puppy. What's a credit card that doesn't make you open an account to get cash back? I thought about getting a Wells Fargo card. I don't have an account. I don't have a checking or a savings account with Wells, and I have their Wells Fargo autograph. It's a great card for cash back. Honestly, I think Wells might just have, with Citi, the best cashback ecosystem. That's just me. With their active cash, the attune that gives you the little quirky stuff here and there, you can't beat it. You don't need an account with them, puppy. All right? The players' unofficial fifth major. That's what it was. Thank you, Texas. SJ, thank you so much for the memberships, guys. Let's see who got the memberships today. Kevin, is your umbrella up again, Kevin? Let's see, Kevin. Thank you, SJ. I appreciate it, puppy. Thank you very much. So the Delta Reserve is awesome, and I can't. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry about that, Matt. Your Citi points are in the mail. I'm going to text them to him. I promise you. All Irish and Italian school, the fights there must have been wild. Yeah, they kind of were. Not going to lie. The schmuckness would go away teensy bit knowing that you can buy Cartier while at the Waldorf store. I know. It's incredible that happened to you. That blows. I'm so sorry for that, Matt. For me, my family's Vietnamese and Chinese mixed ancestry, so we love Chinese and Vietnamese food and culture. We got to meet up, Kevin. You got to hook me up, puppy. Sacramento, Friday. Mature Chick, Friday the 27th of March through Sunday the 29th. Embassy Suites. See you there. That's where we're going to go, all right? So let's do this, mi gente. Joe, do you recommend getting the flight disruption assistance when booking a flight in a portal like Capital One? Curious because I'll be using the credits for my... So here's the thing. Full transparency, Lee, I don't have Capital One. I don't even know what that flight disruption assistance is. If anybody else has tried it or has used it or will use it, let us know here, guys. I appreciate that because I only did that. You know who I did that with? I never really buy the insurance, but I bought for $12 or whatever the hell it was with Alaska because I wasn't sure. There were certain things happening here in the family, and I didn't know whether I would have to cancel that trip, and I didn't want to lose all these things that I was spending on that trip to go to Sacramento. So that's the first time I ever purchased any type of insurance. But anybody that's used the flight disruption assistance from Capital One, let me know. I appreciate it. Did anyone see Robinhood is doing advanced dividends? Good for dividend reinvesting. Yeah, their gold card is solid. That's why I think their platinum card is just going to be, look, everybody's going to try to up something, right? I wasn't planning on talking about Robinhood Platinum, but I've got 3 minutes. I think it will be a solid pickup for them. There is going to be an audience for them. That Robinhood Gold Card is a solid system, not just coming from me. I got into it and waited 2.5 years for a card, but because of a lot of other people that use it and use it just not even all the time, but they see the reinvestment of it going back and it makes sense. It's an easy pickup. So I hear you, Jesse. You know, Bilt Palladium to the rescue. Wepa Bilt. Okay, here we go, guys. We're going to go through. We got a lot of people in the chat. I just want to tell my girl, Crystal Cove here. Hola, Joe. Wepa Tuesday. Familia, happy St. Patrick's Day. My mama's granny was Irish. Wepa. So I might be a little quite. Love you, my love. Thank you for the super chat, sweetheart, as always. God bless you, sweetheart. Tell mommy I said hi. I love her. And guys, I will get back to the chat as it stands now. It's at 7:26 in the chat, so I'm a little behind. But I want to bring to the stage and welcome, without further ado, the co-founder and CEO of KUDOS, my man.
Hey,
Anazodo. How you doing, Tikue? Thank you so much for being here.
of course. Thanks for having me, Joe. Happy to be here.
How's it going? So you're in Chicago, right?
Yes, I'm in Chicago.
How's the weather? Well, we just saw our boy Luke is there. It was 25 degrees. Is that right?
Yeah, I mean, it's 25 degrees is considered pretty warm out here for this time.
Well, Tikue, I want to thank you for coming out. You gave me and a lot of other creators the opportunity to try out the app, to try out and actually put it to work. I put out my own personal phone call on it, and it brought down my ADT bill. We had a question in here already. I'm going to ask you that question in a minute, but please introduce yourself and tell people what it's all about and why you decided to start KUDOS and so on.
Yeah, hey, my name is Tikue Anazodo. I'm the co-founder of KUDOS. We started KUDOS for a simple reason. So before I started working on KUDOS, I had worked in a number of roles at Google Pay and Affirm, like just building consumer wallet products. And the thing that me and my co-founder, who had worked at all the same companies, really wanted to solve was that we wanted to build a wallet that wasn't just about helping people pay or helping people buy now, pay later. We wanted to build a wallet that automatically just helped people get more out of every single dollar that they spend. So get more out of your money. And the average American is spends heavily on credit cards, but credit cards are so complicated that most people don't even understand how they work, to the point where banks are making a lot of profits from people revolving credit and people not really utilizing the rewards and benefits in their credit cards. So we thought that was a really great place to starting with just helping people simplify credit cards, earn more from your credit cards. And then over the course of time, we started to expand into more ways to help people earn and save money. So we have a KUDOS Boost program where we partner with about 15,000 merchants to give you cash back. And unlike partners like Rakuten, we actually give you 100% of what we get from our merchant partners. And we built a lot of other things like helping you automatically track your credits and benefits and rewards. And very recently, we launched a few things like automatically activating the offers in your credit cards and using AI to cancel your subscriptions, and also sending in AI voice agents to negotiate your bills. So KUDOS is really trying to build this like all-in-one personal finance wallet that helps you unlock more from your money. If you use products like Rocket Money or Max Rewards or Honey, Rakuten, the goal is ideally you don't have to use multiple products to make your money work for you. Ideally, there's a single product that just gets you the most out of your money.
Now, explain to everyone the most recent changes, other than the AI, because KUDOS has been around for a while. And as I joked with you when we first spoke over a month ago, I remember back in the day seeing Ben Hedges promote KUDOS, and I was like, okay, what's this app with a dog? I didn't know what that was. And now you've added so much to it. And I had people here in the chat earlier saying that they already dropped Max Rewards. What did you add? What makes it so much better than the others?
Yeah, so I think the way we approach product problems at KUDOS is that we see, like, if there are existing problems that like one of the wallets that tackles a very narrow issue solves, we try to solve that, but even much better than them. So for instance, like 2 months ago when we launched card linked offer activation, if you use Max Rewards today, you see that Max Rewards usually requires your username, password, and they go log into your bank on your behalf. And those things end up getting blocked by all the major issuers over time. And we took a somewhat different approach where, because we already have a shopping extension that people use to shop when they shop with KUDOS, whenever you go into your issuer portal, we don't ask you to give us your username and password. We just use our AI agent to just automatically go activate the offers in the background. So it's a lot more consistent, and it's a simpler and more secure experience that is not going to get blocked by the card issuers because it works within core security principles. So that's one launch we had. And then the other launch last month was we launched bill cancellation and bill negotiation. And these are features that if you use Rocket Money today, you are probably familiar with. The big difference between what we do and how companies like Rocket Money do bill cancellation, bill negotiation is that for bill cancellation, they take your username, password. It takes about 10 days. They have a human take that username, password, go log into your account and cancel for you. And similarly, if they're trying to negotiate an Xfinity bill for you, they will take all your information, and within 10 days, an Xfinity, a Rocket Money human agent goes and calls your Xfinity provider, and then they negotiate down your bill within that 10-day period, and they take about up to 60% upfront in fees. So if they're able to get you, I think Joe, you got something about $10 or $15 a month.
15 a month.
A month in savings, which is about $180 annually. If you did that with Rocket Money would charge you about $90, $100 upfront on that savings. With KUDOS, because of how we are able to do it more efficiently with AI, we are able to do it in minutes, not days. And we let you keep all your savings and just bake all the cost into the premium subscription within KUDOS. And so one of the things that my co-founder kind of says when he thinks about, when we talk about KUDOS Premium, is the goal is for KUDOS Premium to feel like Amazon Prime, in that we add so much value in there over time where you're just saving thousands of dollars every year. And it's like a no-brainer to pay a couple dozen dollars or pay like $50, $60 annually for, like, today our annual fee is $49.99. We want it to be an absolute no-brainer that you're saving so much money that it makes no sense to not pay for it.
And I'm glad you brought up the point of the annual fee. Max Rewards started out at $5 a month. Now they're up to over $10 a month with a sliding scale deal, depending on what version of it now you want. And Rocket Money is 13 or something a month now. So when you factor all those other payments in, you guys come in at a lot cheaper. And then if you use, let me plug this in, link in the description box below, guys, just in case, Joe Barreto _Wepa is there. You can save. And I noticed also, even in comparison to Rakuten, your savings, the cashbacks are different, and you get them in different, I guess, merchants that I won't see on Rakuten. How did you get that? How did you make that relationship work?
Yeah, so I'll split your question into just the pricing side and then the Rakuten style coverage. So I'll start with the coverage. So with the coverage, we've been extremely just aggressive and just building relationships with merchant partners. And part of the thing that really resonates with a lot of our merchant partners is that we give 100% of the commissions that they give us directly to the consumer. So for us, I mean, transparently, it's the commission side of our business is mostly about just driving continuous shopping and engagement with users. So people shop, they get those commissions, and we pass them on to the consumers. Some merchants, as we scale, have started paying us flat fees to show up in premium placements in our app and portal. And so that's where we make our margin on the partnerships with the merchants. But again, our merchant partners really like that we are fully incentive aligned with the consumer. And so there are some merchants that might not work. Another thing to also keep in mind is that there are some merchants that might not work with a company like Rakuten, because even though they're big, because they sometimes they just have a harder time understanding how much they are actually doing this to pay Rakuten versus actually giving money to the consumers. But with KUDOS, the explanation really is we're driving people, we're getting them to make purchases. If we are able to scale our partnership with you, we can charge you a flat fee. But in addition to that, we have other ways that we make money with our users, in that we recommend cards to them, and if they open, we get a commission. And also we have a premium subscription that is optional for our users. The other thing I'll talk about with price, I mean, now transparently, because today we charge $11.99 monthly, and it's $49.99 on the annual plan, $42.99 as a special sign-up offer. That generally is likely to increase over time, because we do have like a ceiling on how much we do plan to charge on that, but then we're still at the early phases where the way we think about the equation of value is that ideally we're giving users more than 3x the value they're getting from the cost of the annual plan within the first month. And so the reason why we are doing a lot of things to help people unlock more value is that we want to be able to, it's less about the annual cost and more about like what percentage of that annual cost are you actually getting back from KUDOS within your first month using the product. And as long as we are able to continue to prove out and expand the ways we can help you get value and save money, we feel comfortable. Like going to the bill negotiation feature, there are a few things that we are launching as an expansion of using our AI voice agents to negotiate for you. For example, we've started to have a lot of users ask us about retention offers. So when you have your credit card renewals come up, a lot of the times you can call the card issuer to get like 80,000 points in retention offer. That 80,000 points is worth 1,000 plus if you're getting them as Amex points. And that's just additional value that we can unlock for you as a user without you having to do any work. So those are the kinds of things where when I think about just expanding value, it's less about the annual cost and making sure that we are on a return on your value, the strongest and most valuable product that you're using on the market.
I appreciate that. I had a question early on, which was, would your system be able to cancel their gym membership?
Yeah, so this is started with the gym memberships are a very popular one, because the big challenge transparently with gym memberships is that a lot of them require actual letters, like physical letters, to be sent to the gym to cancel. Right. So that's something that we are looking into ways that we can do that. We're starting with things that we can do over voice. So like calling Amex to negotiate retention offers, calling your insurance company, like the next set of things that we're doing with voice are calling Amex to negotiate retention offer, calling your insurance companies to try to reduce your insurance and your existing bills, calling medical providers to try to like negotiate your bills, because there's like the medical world in America is so complicated that you have thousands and thousands of dollars of worth of bills that people expect you to make phone calls to negotiate down by like 70-80%. And most people don't even know how to navigate that if they don't have insurance. So those are the types of things that we're starting with. But gym membership is definitely something that we want to get to. We just have to figure out how to like automate the process of sending a letter to your gym.
Okay, I appreciate it. Look, and you got another one here. Texas Dog says, KUDOS sees all my purchase history. Are they selling that? Does KUDOS see my banking history if I have a banking account with credit card issuer?
So I'll take that in two parts. So the first is KUDOS never sells your data and will never sell your data. That's just not a thing that we're in the business of. KUDOS primarily, like when you connect your bank accounts, we use that to do things like help you track your like rewards and purchases and transactions and give you insights. There are things that the ways we monetize in the context of the data that you connect is, one, because we're able to show you all these value add services. It helps us make premium worth it so that you can pay us for premium. The second thing is today we recommend cards to our members based on purchase history. So if we see, for instance, that you spent, it's the only tool in the market that actually understands how you spend and makes recommendations on cards that you can get based on how you spend. So if you were spending a lot on dining and we recommended the Amex Blue, like the Amex Gold card, we would show you the map on this is how much you spent on dining, and this is how much more you could earn. Now, another thing to keep in mind is that KUDOS, if you go to our Explorer tool, we have 3,000 cards. We only make money from 5% of those cards. So you can use your purchase data to actually model out how much you will get from any card in our database, not just cards that we make money from. But to answer that first part of your question, we do not sell your data in any form. The ways we monetize are more about personalizing the experience for you, such that you pay us, or in cases where you go open a new financial product like a credit card, it helps us personalize the recommendations we give you. On the second part, does KUDOS see any of my banking history? So we use a provider called Plaid, which a lot of people are familiar with. Yeah. And when you connect with Plaid, you actually have a step where you select, usually if you go and connect Chase, you select what you want to share with KUDOS. And so if you're connecting your credit card and you have a Chase credit card and a Chase bank account, and you can choose to share only your Chase credit card with us, and that's the only data that we'll pull in. We do find that some people want to share their actual bank information, like their bank transactions with us, because some purchases are on their bank transactions, and that gives us a more holistic picture to make recommendations with insights and savings, or detect bills, because sometimes your utility bills are on your debit account. So people have that option, but that is something that is purely up to you to determine how you share it with KUDOS. And when you share that with KUDOS, we never sell that data to any third parties.
Thank you for that. Thank you for clarifying that, because I know a lot of people, also he had asked about browser history. Like if people, I guess you can check on the browser history. I didn't know that was a thing, but
yeah, so
I'm guessing he has things in his browser history that he doesn't want people to see. So
yeah, when you have an extension, generally a lot of the extensions have the ability to know where you're browsing. But KUDOS specifically only is only active on sites where you actually shop. And so it shows up when you're shopping, and it recommends the best cards to you on the sites that you shop at. So if you have any private sites that are not related to shopping, KUDOS does not pop up on those sites.
Okay. And now, look, this was the gentleman, Charles, earlier. He switched. So he said, Max Rewards adding offers stopped working for me, and I couldn't figure out support. KUDOS worked. He was the one that earlier in the chat switched. So new customer and very happy for it. This is Jeffrey Rothol's Where Is It Lap listed under. Jeffrey, if you click on the video you're looking at now on YouTube, it's the description box. It's the first thing you'll see. It says KUDOS. It's the first description box there. And that's where you'll find the app for that. Let me see. Let me see. I thought they should allow you to search through your offers in KUDOS. I reached out and they got back to me quickly, and that they're working on adding that feature.
Yeah, we're launching that probably next week. So we've gotten some emails about this search feature, and we're going to launch that next week. We're going to launch the ability for you to search within your offers by the name of the merchant and also by category.
Oh, okay. So it's still, and I'm glad you're here tonight so you can see the people that are actually thinking of these things through. So you guys are working on things consistently, just trying to continue to upgrade the platform and the product, right?
Yes, we work based on user feedback. So we are always listening. Like I actually monitor, I have a team of 17, but I actually read every single email that comes in from customers. So I saw all the emails around offers and activations. And so if you have any request, this is just talk to me. You can email me directly at tikue@joinkudos.com. You can email our support team. I read all the support emails, or you can ask them here too.
And let me just show you this. So Texas also says, sorry if I'm bugging you. I'm just spitballing questions. But he follows it up with, by the way, I signed up last week. So far, I'm happy with the app.
I love it.
Let me see. How do you recommend folks control for KUDOS to not access work pages? I do use work profiles in Safari, but for those who don't have profile control, any thoughts?
So the challenge with extensions, unfortunately, is that we don't have the ability. So it's a little bit of the way the browsers implement extensions is a little bit of an all or nothing, where you can give an extension access to help you in the browser, or you don't. The thing that I would say is that if the work pages in question are not pages that are merchant sites, like where people shop, KUDOS would just not be there. Like KUDOS does not access that. KUDOS does not track anything on those pages. So by default, KUDOS would not be available if it's just like a work-related page that has nothing to do with shopping or commerce. KUDOS would not be available, and KUDOS does not track anything on those pages.
Okay, and I noticed that there's certain times it pops up and certain times that it doesn't pop up, both on my mobile and desktop when I'm working. So, okay, thank you for that. And I have a great question here from I love Travel Fan 11. Thank you for being here, Travel Fan. I currently have card pointers for adding offers on my credit cards automatically when I log into my accounts. Would there be any conflict with using KUDOS in conjunction with card pointers?
Yes, there would be. So I guess it depends. If you wanted to use card pointers for adding offers, then you can just disable the offer activation feature within KUDOS. If you enabled the offer activation feature within KUDOS and you also there's a setting in the KUDOS settings page where you can just turn off automatic offer activation. If you wanted to use both KUDOS and card pointers to activate offers, it would not work because whoever activates them first would usually just have the offers. So there is a bit of a race that would happen if you have both of them on at the same time. But you can just turn KUDOS off. If you just wanted to use KUDOS for other features and not for the offer activation, you can do that.
Okay, but we're pushing for no right now. So and this is another good one. Has KUDOS given any thought to offering a lifetime subscription similar to card pointers?
We have. Just for transparency, we just launched the paid tier of our product about 2.5 months ago at this point. So we have not really we have thought about it. We've just not implemented it. It's one of those things that's on our roadmap, but we've been more focused on how do we just make sure that we add as much value as possible for our members. But that's something that we will think about as a possibility in the near future. So
full transparency, I had card pointers. I still have them. I have them listed. They came into play more when Max Rewards couldn't connect anything, right?
Yeah.
So, but their paid subscription is a great deal in the long run, right? Because that shows the commitment for the person that really wants to use that app and its features and its simplicity. So I just think, thank you, Travel Fan, for this, that you have people here live that are saying, hey, this might be something I'm interested in, and here you get it in real time. So I think it's a good question and something to
it's a really good question, and something that we'll definitely think through. For transparency, something that we still need to think through a little bit more is that so with card pointers, the feature set has been pretty much the same. It helps you activate offers, track benefits. With KUDOS, the feature set has been expanding in a very short period of time. And one thing that comes with expanding features is that some features actually cost money. So for instance, like having a bill negotiation feature, today it negotiates your AT&T, Verizon bills. If we start to do things like negotiating any bill, like calling issuers on your behalf to dispute charges to get you, there is a world where people might start to make 10 calls a month using KUDOS as agents. Right. It can start to cost us a lot of money overall. So I think the thing that we don't want to do is put a lifetime subscription out in the market and then we have to start taking away things from it because it costs us too much to run it for certain customers. So we need to kind of figure out a good balance. There's probably a world where we might say, we'll put a lifetime subscription out there, but it is limited to a set of features. And maybe you can make a max of these types of calls over a 1-year period. But we want to be very judicious about not putting ourselves in a position where we're running net negative on margin, because we want to continue to deliver the services that we delivered to you, KUDOS, as KUDOS long-term. So again, it's a great question. It just needs a lot more thought on our end to make sure that we're able to make the cost equation work for all the features that we put within a lifetime subscription.
You know what? And you make a great point, because in this space, we call it when you nerf something, right? When a credit card company takes away the benefits or the perks or devalue, they nerfed it. Yeah, you
Yeah,
don't want to offer something and then nerf it later on, and then people are going to be like, "Well, what the hell?"
exactly.
So Lithium says, "Awesome live stream, Joe. It's great to see someone bringing representation of the industry to the credit card community. I hope everyone uses your link tonight." Thank you for that, Lithium. I love Lithium. The name alone is just Lithium. Thank you. Kudos does not identify all my redeemed benefits. For example, it does not see my Amex Brilliant $25 monthly credit.
Is yeah, that's if you shoot us an email to support, we can look into that, because the way the benefits tracking is meant to work is if you connect, and that's what, like when I mentioned that what we use your bank transactions for, if you connect the bank account through Plaid for that Amex card, and there is a purchase for Brilliant and we see that monthly credit, we automatically mark that credit against the what we see to show that it's used. So that's how it's meant to work. There are some cases where we might not have detected or matched something correctly, but if you can send us a support email, we will look into that, especially if the account is already connected and we see the transaction.
So, and thank you for that. Let me see. Stacy says, "Joe, tried using your Kudos link. It's bringing me to the app. Do you have a referral code?" And yeah, the referral code is literally my name. It's Joe _Barreto _Wepa. That's the code you put to get the referral. I guess what she's doing is when you click the link through the way I have it set up, it just takes you to the app. Would it activate under my name or no? I guess that's what she's asking me.
Oh yeah, so it would activate, but then when you get to the registration page, if it doesn't show up as activated, you can manually put in the code on the registration page in the app.
Okay. I appreciate that. Let me put it here. So now, anything else that you wanted to add, Tikue?
I think the only thing really is that the way we build is we build community first, which means it's just like we're building this product for you, and we want to make sure that it is meeting your needs or exceeding your expectations. And so if you ever have any challenges, if you have any questions, if you have any feature requests, don't ever hesitate to send emails to our support channel, that's support@joinkudos, or just email me directly. We read every single thing because we're really trying to, the only way we make this work for you is through listening to you, hearing feedback. Also, it's just, every once in a while, there are times where people run into issues where something doesn't work exactly as you expect it to work, or there's like the person who mentioned that he tried to search and didn't find the search feature. We're going to launch that next week. So just always feel free to send us messages or emails or whatever, and we'll always respond, and we'll always work to the best of our ability to solve your problems.
I appreciate it. And the last question I have for you here is, and I know the answer to this one, but can we change our referral codes for Kudos?
Yes. So you can go to the settings page on mobile or desktop, and you can manually type in the referral code that you want.
Yeah, it's really easy to do. Well, guys, if you have any other questions for Tikue, if not, as you see right now, in real time, I thank you so much for taking the time and just bringing us, the reasoning for all the upgrades you've done to the product. I mean, it really changes, and every day I see different things here and there. So, and here's one other thing: it'd be great if Kudos had a similar feature like Max FHR and other credit card programs. I guess that's the feature. Max FHR is for the fine hotels and resorts. Are you thinking of ever including things of that nature into the app to build it out?
So you mean just searching using your points? That's the
right.
Yeah, that is something that has been on our roadmap. We have not yet implemented, but that's, again, when I think about all the world of things that we can really add to our premium tier to add value at a low price, that's one of the things that has also come up a lot as a feature request. It's not necessarily in the next 1 to 2 month roadmap, but it's something that I believe that we'll probably bring to market before the end of this year.
Okay. Well, Tikue, I thank you for taking your time. I know it's busy. I know the time difference is also in play. Thank you so much for everything, my friend. Guys, again, their customer service, not even out of my mouth. This was out of Charles, who said it before we even went on. has been top notch. Tikue, you make a great product. I thank you for taking your time. You're always welcome back here. And if you're going to add things that you see in the future that maybe people might want to, either engage more with or have any more thoughts, you're always welcome to come here live, and we're always welcome to have you. Okay.
Appreciate it. Thanks for having me, Joe. And it's really, really great to hear all the questions. The audience is super engaging.
Thank you very much, Tikue. Have a good night, bud. Take care.
Bye.
So, guys, thank you so much. We're not finished yet. I still got a lot of other things to go over, the questions here in the chat. Stacy, thank you for that, my love. I appreciate it. I put in the chat here the referral link, which is this. That you just put at the end. It gives you $20 back off, guys. So you can always do that. And Texas Dog, if you go back and you actually reach out to customer service after tonight, he knows who you are. I'm sure he'll give you that $20 play right back. So why not? But guys, let me know your thoughts on how that went. I appreciate it. Damn, I know. Watson Tikue as well. I appreciate it. Texas Dog, thank you for the questions, Papi. I appreciate it. I think it's a great product. I only tell you, and I bring you what I use and what works. Okay. I really liked it, and it's really easy. And when they were able to lower my ADT bill, that was fire. So if they're able to expand upon that, that would be just great as well. I had some questions here. Does Bilt Palladium have a phone number? Yes, they do, Jeff. And here's the thing. Technically, it is the phone number in back of that card. What they're doing now is with Bilt, when you call, they'll tell you press 1 if you have the blue card, press 2 if you have the Obsidian, press 3 if it's the Palladium. Technically, you're supposed to get better customer service now with the Palladium if you press option 3 because you have that card. So that's the phone number to use behind that card, Jeffrey. Good to hear they added the customized referrals. I asked a while ago through customer service email. Was not at this time. Yeah, they've been expanding that. So that was awesome. Crystal, my love, thank you, sweetheart. I appreciate it. Guys, I'm going to be honest with you. I know when I bring people on, I'm not able to keep in the chat, which throws me, and I feel really bad because I really do love being in the chat. But I'm going to go back now and answer the questions you guys have. Trying to link my Citi cards, but they ask me which bank account I want to share. Select my bank, but it kicks it back. So what happens is when you're in Citi, in particular Citi, you're right, because I went through that, Princetta. What they'll do is they'll show you checking, savings, and what's the other one? If you have like a money market account, or I have the overflow account, like they called it Checking Plus back in the day. You can select which one of those you want them to track just by clicking yes or no on it. That's what Plaid makes you do. It makes you click off which one you want them to have access to. Okay. So let me know if you need help with that. I'll work with you with that, Princetta. Not a problem, my love. Let me see. Somebody had a question here about. Okay, George. My Amex Business Platinum just showed up at $695. So because the annual fee changed in September and your fee was due now, you're still grandfathered under the old fee. If you love the card, if you love the Business Platinum, pay the $695 instead of the $895. They'll hit you over the head next year with it. That's what it was. It depended on when your fee started. So if your fee started back, like prior June, July, you're still going to get the $695 fee. It's not until the fee changed back in September that's when they'll raise it again. So if you like the card, pay the $695. I think it's worth, honestly, the $695. Let's see what else we have here. Somebody else asked me about, let's see. Oh, would you recommend the Wells Fargo Active Cash or the Autograph? So for me, it depends. They're both great. So the active cash is an easy 2 times on everything, right? 2%. The autograph gives you 3 times multiplier on a lot of different categories. And that's why if you know that the categories you're going to use are going to give you the 3 times multiplier, then I would really tell you just use go for the autograph. I think it's one of the best cards out there. I'm going to pull up what they have 3 times on. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me see. Where did this go? I had it here 2 seconds ago, and now I don't know. Okay, here it goes. Okay. So you'll get 3 times on restaurants, travel, gas, transit, streaming services, and phone plans. Plus, you're also going to get cell phone protection, up to $600 of protection with a $25 deductible. You're going to get um, auto collision service, travel and emergency service assistance, um, concierge as well with Visa signature card, and luxury hotel collection. I'm going to be honest with you. I think for a no annual fee card, if I was going to pick one, I would go with the autograph all day. I just think that that's the card that is worth the most right here. So let me see. Um, so customer service for Bilt, what they'll do is they're trying to make the Bilt Palladium their elite card. Like Citibank has an elite number for it. So that's why, but Bilt hasn't instituted that. But when you use the menu, that's how they break it down. So that's how you're going to get in touch with the person that's, with that particular card. That's why I gave that number out, Tristan. Don Kim, how are you? Got here late. Thank you so much for that, Don Kim. Again, I know uh it's a little bit different than what I normally put out, but I appreciate you guys. Thank you. And he was kind enough to actually come on. I didn't expect it. And he responded right away. So I really do, I am grateful to him. Yeah, checking plus is an overdraft. Yes, Jesse. That's why I had them. So, but that's it's listed as a separate account. So thank you. Princetta, hit me up, my love. I'll send you my number and we'll talk and I'll walk you through it, sweetheart. Okay. I promise you that. Citi dropped my APR to 9.9. Wow. Yo, yes. So Citibank has been known to do that, which is pretty cool, especially if you've been around a while with them. They will lower your APR, and that's fire. The other thing is this, and I know other card issuers do it, but if you had a balance, let's say on another card that was high at 29% or 26%, their balance transfer offers are huge in terms of how they actually come back out and tell you, okay, we're going to give you for the next 12 months, either actually for 9 months, no interest, for 12 months, 1.9. So depending on how much of a break you need in time, it's worth it. So yeah, Crystal, that's fire. Good for you, my love. I'm glad. I'm really glad that does that, Um, I don't think the active cash does because the autograph is technically points at 3 times. For transfer partners, the active cash is just cash. But Tristan normally does cash back. That's why I mentioned that one. Let me see. WBC is on. My buddy is Venezuelan. Wepa, talking trash for weeks. Enjoy. Yo, thank you. Thank you, Patrick, for those questions. Honestly, I appreciate it. And you saw willing to answer everything. So thank you for that. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate it. Isaac, how you doing? I want to go in all on Citi. Should I get the CSP first or the CSE? Okay. I would tell you, if you're not in a rush, if you have another card already that gives you priority pass and things of that nature, do the Citi Strata Premier 3 times in a lot of categories. It's a points beast. Then wait until December to do the Strata Elite so you could double dip December, get all the benefits for the past year, and get them again January 1st. That is the best time to get that card. So I really think if you don't need, you know, let's say, if you don't need American Airlines points right now, or their lounge access, or you don't need lounge access from a priority pass, get the Premier first and then the CSE. My man. Oh my God. Thank you so much, Jordan. You are the best. You know this. Thank you. I haven't worn this in a minute. Thank you, Jordan. I hope all is going well. Thank you for the super chat, puppy. Guys, check out Jordan's channel. Jordan's channel's been blowing up. He won't admit it, but when you're clocking in thousands of views on a video, you've made it. Jordan, you've made it. God bless you. My love at home to everyone. Thank you so much for that, puppy. I appreciate you. Citi offered me a lower APR today, but I ignored it. I love it. I love it. My current setup is Quicksilver, Saver, Discover It, Cash Back. I like it, but I hate how I could have 3 Discover cards soon. That's what the great unknown is in terms of where you're going to be able to use the cards. And Tristan, I'll talk you off the ledge for a second. Part of it is, if you're in the States using those cards, no harm, no foul, you're going to have no trouble with it. Okay? So bear that in mind. It's when you're going to go overseas that, again, the Discover Network cards will not work. They will not. If it's backed by Discover, it will not work. So that's where I have some pause. But here in the States, you should have no problem with that. Okay? Cool beans. Hit me up on Discord, Princetta, and I'll send you my phone number. Okay, my love? Not a problem, sweetie. Normally, I would have probably already... People have my number. I think I flashed my number here before my social. So... Thanks for bringing Kudos CEO to answer questions. Travel fan, that's what I love to do. I try to get people the info they want. I'm going to share this with you just so that you guys know that I was hoping he would have responded already. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. One more second. Here we go. Okay. So I reached out at 11:52 a.m. to Bilt, Jesse Yu, who's been phenomenal at Bilt. And I wrote this email. Said, "Dear Jesse, hope this email finds you well. I'm reaching out to you to invite you as a guest on my weekly live stream on YouTube. I thank you for constantly reaching back out to see and clarify any issues. And I think that being able to be on a platform like a live stream can be great to share any updates, changes, etc. to a lot of people in real time and in your own words. A lot of messaging gets lost, unfortunately, and in translation, especially on different forums like Reddit, etc. Please let me know if this is something that you would be interested in doing. Tonight, for example, I will have the CEO of the Kudos app, and I've had Scott Mayerwitz from the Points Guy last fall. I thank you for taking the time to read this email. Have a great day." So I sent that to him late this morning, hoping I hear back, hoping to have him on. I think if we can do something like we did today with Kudos, I think it would be great. You know, I have no problem reaching out to anyone at any time. So, let's see what happens. So thank you for that, travel fan. I appreciate that. Thank you for the super chat as well. I have to say your Citi panel live was the best live. It was my favorite. Nicholas, thank you. We're going to have another one set up, and the next one's going to be Amex. Amex is going to be fire. You already know. So, Princetta, thank you, my love. I love you, sweetheart. Thank you very much for that, sweetie. One thing with Citi is their website is so wonky. You need to manually edit. Oh, God, I know. It is a pain. It is a pain. It is wonky. You're not wrong with that. I wore your shirt during the live yesterday. Yes, absolutely, Sledge. I don't know. He probably needs to get clearance before talking on a live stream. Look, He probably does. But just so that you guys know, I don't just say I'm gonna do it. I try my best to do it. Um, I enjoy it because I want to know up front what the deal is. I hate the hearsay. I don't want to read on a Google thing or on, on some forum that somebody that was in a pissed off mood says they know somebody who knows somebody and this is the reality. I hate that. So that's why I don't want to do that. Max rewards is about 5 seconds from joining Rakuten on my Kick Rocks list because they still haven't added AAA. Yes, I know they won't do it. You are not lying. There are cards that they won't add, Crystal. I hear you, Crystal. You are hilarious. God, I love you, Crystal. Max rewards is trash. Wepa Sledge. I love it. I love it. I'm just saying that's why he's so. Oh yeah, no. No, Jesse, you're right. No, I understood, puppy. I was just, I wanted you guys to know. I did send that out earlier today because I was like, especially when it came to that foreign transaction fee deal. I know it's 0.2% or whatever, but it's still something that's irksome when you're going somewhere and then you use the card all you want, and then you're like, damn, why am I getting hit with this, right? So I do get that. Actually, funny thing this weekend when I was with Anthony and he had the car, he called sixth because we picked up the car later than we thought we were going to because of delays going to Florida. But they had the clock set from when he said he was going to pick it up, which wasn't the way it should be. Then it wasn't until he called and literally had to. This lady actually told him on the phone, "Speak slower." I kid you not. I could not believe she said that, but he got it fixed. But nonetheless, it's things like that when there's glitches in something, if there's an issue with something, I want to make sure we hear it from the person it's supposed to come from. So trash, Matt. I love it. Hola, Mr. Potato. It's been a minute. How you doing, Mr. Potato? Thank you so much for being here. So, guys, do you have any other questions or any concerns? I know it's earlier than normal, but I wanted to give Tikue his due and his time. And I appreciate you guys really being here and asking the questions and being really patient in the chat. I know normally I'll run through 1,000 of them, but if there's anything else that you had any questions about, please let me know right now. Also, like I said, I'm working on getting an Amex panel set together. And then after Amex, it will be Chase. And then my goal is to have some people that I know that work in different spaces here for Capital One and Bank of America to help chip in and give their, so, we'll see. So, Sledge Inc. team, Max Rewards needs 3 more trash. Don't push him, Crystal. Nicholas, Amex will not do me any good because I'm blackballed from Amex. That's a tough one there, but we will. We will. You'll see, Nicholas. I think you'll like it. Anything else on the Apple Cart? Nothing on the Apple Cart, but on the Apple Cart, not yet. Boxer. It's going to take a while for them to transfer completely over to Chase. I'm sure they'll notify us with this grand big thing on some commercial with Kevin Hart or something where the Apple Card is now the best card ever that they put out because it will be a Chase branded card. So Mr. Forte, thank you so much. M. Forte, thank you for that. I appreciate it. Thank you for that. Those kind words. So guys, it will be 100% Chase, Boxer. Yes, it will. I want to thank Juan Garcia for the 317 chat for today. Absolutely. Thank you so much, Papi. Thank you to my man, Anthony Fierce. I appreciate you. Thank you for the super chat. Vincent, thank you for being a member for 20 months. I appreciate it. Thank you, John, for the super chat. I appreciate that as well. Big Kurt, thank you, and enjoy the Philippines, Big Kurt. Papi, God bless you. Have fun. SJDP, thank you for the memberships as always. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Crystal, thank you so much for the super chat. Tell mommy I send her my love. God bless her and God bless the family, mama. Thank you. Texas Dog, thank you for the super chat. I appreciate it. Jordan, thank you so much for the super chat and the Superman love. I appreciate you. You know that. Travel Fan, thank you so much for the kind words and the super chat as well. Let us see what is here. Later, Nemo. I appreciate you. Sledging team says thanks. Maybe Chase will let me have personal cards afterwards. Absolutely. If you're in a sinking boat and you need to jettison all but one of your credit cards to get rid of weight, which cards are you keeping? Ooh. Okay. So I'm sorry, guys, but my allergies are really kicking in. They already started here. Um, ah, get rid of weight. It would probably be, and I know I'm gonna catch it, but a Sapphire preferred because I really don't use the card much anymore. And the Wells Fargo autograph because I have too many cards that overlap with 3 times. And one of my Hilton cards because I have a couple of Hilton cards, so that's kind of cheating, but yeah. And one of my platinums because I have 2. So hopefully I answered your question. And I will be keeping 1 platinum always because again, getting through clear at the airport in LaGuardia, Anthony could tell you, was huge. It was quick and easy. Having lounge access at the Delta Lounge going and coming back was fantastic. So things of that nature, I will not let go of that card. The green card is another card that I will hold on to, especially if they keep it at or around 150 or 200. If they raise it to that, I wouldn't mind as much. I would still keep it over the gold card. But I know, again, I'll catch crap for this because people are going to say, oh, you know, you decided to get this card because people got it for you. I was hurt by that, not lying. But I will keep the Morgan Stanley version of the platinum card. That's one. The City Strata Elite has been fired so far, so this might stay. But Bilt is the card that really has surprised the hell out of me. I'm not going to lie. It just is really easy. So this one. And I'm putting some work in finally on the Robinhood Gold card. I want to see how it works out. I really have to put more work into it, but right now it's been working okay. Whether or not I'm going to get the Bilt Platinum version, not the Bilt, the Robinhood Platinum version, it depends. But right now, Robinhood has been pretty solid. So Jordan, thank you, Papi. I love you, Papa. Thank you so much, as always, for your support. God bless you, Papi. I appreciate you. Can we get a Navy? Oh, yes. So for Navy, okay, I'm going to be 100. I obviously don't have any of those cards, but I will get people that either can work, that work for them. I will have them on. And the man, the myth, the legend, Sledge, who does it, and Cesar, who also is a vet and has those cards on. Crystal, that's a great idea, my love. Remind me, Crystal Mamita, if you can, so that I could work on getting them because I'd have to get their information to see if somebody's willing to come on. Thank you for that, Crystal. I will do that. What's going on, Lani from the left coast? How you doing, Papi? Hope all is well with you and your family, Papa. Thank you so much. My favorite, 7H5C5HR FHOH4. Thank you for the super chat. No. It was a great show. We had the CEO of KUDOS on, and I think you'll like it. He came on at exactly 7:30. So if you want to forward through, but I did talk about Bilt refunding their 0.2% that people were being charged in the foreign transaction fees. I spoke about the high bonus for Marriott right now, which is $200,000 for the Marriott Brilliant card, which, guys, correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's one of the highest I've ever seen them with that amount. And for 6,000. Also, Citibank won't allow you after May, the end of May, to transfer thank you points to other people that they do now. Chase seems to be the one now that you could transfer as long as they live in your same area, at your same address. And 80,000 points for the Hyatt business card that they're offering right now. So I'm sticking in on the hotel cards, but I might lower, and actually, in all fairness, I'll share with you that I made the video before we went live. when that Aspire hits for 550, because if I'm not going to stay at a Hilton hotel this year, I have to use 5 certificate nights for IHG. I have to use. I'm staying at a Hyatt in South Carolina. I'm staying at FHR Properties, paying 550 for a card that I'm not gonna. So that's the one that I might downgrade to the Surpass, but I will always have a Hilton card. I think they're really a good way to get the value from it. So I can see where that one I will be staying with. I tried to get the Marriott Bonvoy Brilliant, and I got the, you're not eligible yet, but you know how that changes with Amex. So let's see how that works out. Amex is very fair with existing customers on transitioning to new higher annual fees and being able to take advantage of all the benefits. Yeah, they are. They're a 100% that way. You're right, Travel Fam. Well, you keep. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not using Bilt Palladium for, as you guys know, for rent or mortgage. And so far, it's just been a solid card. To me, it is my, and people will hate me saying it, but it's my Capital One venture card that I've always wanted, that at least earns more than 1 point for a premium card, like the Platinum card does for Amex. The City Strata Elite is 1.5, but this is cheaper than even that. And even if you get rid of their boost feature for 3 points, you're still at a solid 2. And again, it's their transfer partners that are huge. So I think that works. Wow, Joe, he said only one card to keep. Andy, thank you for bringing it. Ignore the haters. Thank you, Dem. I appreciate that. Thank you. We have to keep clear because TSA and MI are looking. Yo, you are not kidding. Terrible, terrible, terrible. I told you on Discord what the haters can do with their opinions. It had to do with the Sandpaper Club. You're so right, Boxer. I will have to go back and get caught up. Well, I caught you back up on most of the stuff. The stuff with KUDOS, he was really great. Tikue was great at answering the questions and just being really upfront with it. And I think you guys sharing with him what you wanted to see in the app, I'm not gonna lie, resonates, and they do listen. Okay, so fingers crossed. I think that you're gonna see great things coming from that. Also, news reports this past week, Bilt was declining mortgage and rent payments. So I saw that, but here's the issue that I had with that with the beginning, like I said, and that's why I didn't put it. In order for you to get the points, they got to pull it from your account. So you got to give them permission for that, right? You got to set that up first. And I just think it just becomes messy when you're trying to mix two different things to have one thing work. I just think as a standalone credit card right now, it works fine. If you stick to that, and if they, like on rent day, that they give you something better or better multiplier, things of that nature, I think it's a solid card. But they can't get out of their own way. That's the problem. Can I have the dislo? Oh, sure, my love. I will give you the Discord link. I'll put it up. Actually, if you know what, if you go now to my channel page, my love, on YouTube, under posts, you'll see the Discord link for members only there. And just click on that and it'll take you right into Discord. All right. If not, I'll repost it again when I get off tonight. Okay, sweetie? Can't stay, but how drunk are we getting in Sacktown next weekend? I'm drinking water and behaving myself. Okay, Johnny? That's what I'm going to do, Johnny, and I'm sticking to it. Are you team Bilt cash? So, yeah, I think that's how I used it. I didn't do the other. I have like 6. I'll share with you guys now. You know that. I don't care. I'll show you what I have now. And I moved over $200 for Bilt cash to get the accelerator or whatever points. As you can see, I still don't know the whole lingo, but I am at 76.2 thousand points. I have let me see. I can $419 in payware points. And redeem your bill cash of 546. So 546 in bill cash. And it says I'm getting 3 times on everyday spend. So far, so good, Mr. Potato. I can't complain. You know? Um, doesn't matter how many cards Joe gets rid of, all that bling would bring him down. I love it. I wouldn't get the platinum card from Robin because you have to give up the gold card. And that's an issue. But I wonder, Nicholas, if they will actually stick to that. You know how Chase only let you have one card at the beginning and now they let you have both with the reserve and the preferred? I wonder, so I have to see. But you're right about that. Clear will take anything for payment. You don't have to use a prepaid credit. Oh, no, 100%. That's true. But $209 when you have a bunch of family members. And actually they did come in clutch. So my sister has a friend who has an emergency and has to travel out of the country. And the way TSA lines are really terrible right now, none of them had Clear. I had 3 free Clear passes for 3 months that I sent them yesterday so that they could use it. So when they do stuff like that, it's pretty cool, Yeah, my eye is twitching, Boxer. Yes. God, I love you, Boxer. You might get sick in Sacramento water. Better drink whiskey. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, my God. You need to link your rackets into Bilt for the rent. Thank you for that. I appreciate that. Thank you, Dem. For those of you, again, I learned from the guys in the Bilt help section, especially that, I have to link it to Rakuten for the transfer bonuses. Thank you for that, puppy. So, guys, we're going on an hour and a half. If you guys have anything else, if not, I want to thank you as always for being here tonight. I appreciate it. I know it was different. I thank you for that. I will update the password in the Discord for those that just became channel members. The link will be there on my channel page. And as always, guys, I thank you for everything. But more than anything else, mi gente, I thank you for giving me the privilege of your time. Until next week, mi gente, God bless you. I love you. Take care. Thanks for everything, guys.